Hello, folks. I just wanted to make a video to thank you guys, to thank everybody who's backing me and Envy on Patreon. It's a huge deal. I love my job. I'm finally getting it. I've had plenty of jobs where I've been in an office, plenty of jobs where we've had crunch time, where we've had to finish for a deadline for a boss, for a publisher. Most of my career has been that. But occasionally I get to make these wonderful indie games that I actually love doing. And this one is a sequel to Electronic Superjoy, which I feel very honored to be able to do. The first game was a game that I built for myself, that I built for my friends for what they liked. The fact that it was a success is wonderful. Um, it went on to raise about $1 million, and it raised tens of thousands of dollars literally for charity in various different charity events, and in free keys given away as prizes. Uh, yeah, we did a marathon at one point. We did a 5K for breast cancer, I think, and and I mean, it made a bunch of money, most of which went to tax agencies, most of which went to publishers. I bought this shirt at Value Village, so I'm in no way a millionaire. But I'm very blessed to be an indie game designer, to be working on something that I love full time, which is a huge honor. The sequel, Electronic Superjoy 2, is more for you folks. It's for the speedrunners. It's for the people who come up to me at conventions and they sit down and they're very polite and they're worried that they're taking too long of a turn, and they're you guys are always so polite about, oh, if I'm taking too long, someone else can take a turn. But you guys, you come and you sit down and you play for 2 hours. You know, you destroy the levels I make. You beat them in seconds. You work and work and work and work and work until you can, beat them with no deaths. Beat them in 28 seconds. To the people out there who miss their talks, who miss their lunch dates because they don't want to leave the table because they're just playing like crazy, you're the reason that I make these games. I don't want to make a game that makes a million people go, oh, yeah, it's kind of cool, or 10,000 people who play for a little bit and then put down the controller and are like, yeah, that's cool, I might look it up. If I can make 10 people have an extra 100 hours of happiness, the occasional email or story I get where someone's like, "Oh yeah, I was laid up sick for 6 months, and I got to the point where I got every single achievement in your game, or I can now beat your game in 28 minutes because I just played it a huge ton and it helped me get through that." That is wonderful. That reminds me that as I work alone in my office, that I'm putting happiness out into the world when I make my products, which is very important. So yeah, I just wanted to make this video to say thank you to everybody who's backing me and Envy on Patreon, so that we can, instead of working at desks and churning out the latest pap for whatever large company, he can make new original music and I can make Electronic Superjoy 2. It's a huge blessing. Thank you very much. And later on this week, I've got a new level coming up for you, and hopefully a bunch of bug fixes. This week I'm going to really try and nail the bug fixes, because I have a couple that were bugging me when I was playing it. So I'm going to make the stomp wider and a couple of other things. But yeah, I'm really excited about how this game is going, and thank you all very much for making that possible.